Alright, welcome back to my channel, Muddy Boots Off-Road. I have been doing a ton of shit on the little brown truck back there. We've been working on the back. We've got the back kind of framed up. We still got to do the tailgate-ish back thing. Got some lights wired up in the back of it. Been working on the console on the center, getting all my accessory switches and starter solenoid or starter panel, all that stuff ran in there, wiring. Just been 4 or 5 days of running wires, playing with wiring and that kind of stuff, which is really boring, and I haven't been filming it. It's tedious. It's, yeah, one of those things that I'm just not going to film it. But today what I'm filming is, a while back I picked up a bunch of these welding rods, this aluminum welding brazing stick. I've tried it a couple times. It seems to be okay. It ain't perfect. It's not like welding. I'm not going to say that it would improve or be, if you can use it, is what I'm saying. It ain't great. However, today I'm going to show you when I bought my fancy aluminum shroud for my radiator, because I'm putting it in the back. The picture I looked at, the mounting tabs were actually on the top. I have since made tabs, clamped them on there, and that's what we were going to do, because this is where the position I need them in, and not on the side. I don't know if I'll cut those off yet. I might actually put a little plate in here because it's just about an inch narrower than I want. So I think I'm going to utilize those tabs there and there. So today we're going to do some brazing. So I guess there's nothing to it but to do it. So let's do it. So let's see if I can get you guys set up here. How can I get you guys set up for Alright, so I got you guys set up to where you can kind of see down on me. So basically what we're going to do is we got to put heat on this. I got to put a respirator on because aluminum is bad for you to breathe in when you're doing this stuff. So let me get geared up. I'm going to start throwing some heat on this, and let's see how well this works. Like I said, I tried a couple test ones on the lower end. Seems to be okay. I couldn't pop them off by hand. So, but it takes me a minute, so let's check it out. Alright, so as you can see, I kind of made a mess. I got some glops here that I can pop off there. This one too. This side came out decent, I guess, and this side kind of came out decent except for this little here. The stuff puddles up and moves around on you so much. Let's pop these clamps off and see how well. Let's see if it holds, if it falls off or not here. That's just a nut that I had on the back side helping hold it. She's on there. So I think we'll clean her up and get the fans mounted back on it and get ready to install this bad boy into the back and put some bling on it. So yeah, easy peasy. Those welding rods are going to be in my Amazon shopping cart. I'll put a link in the video. I'll have to find them. It's been a while. I bought those about 2 years ago. I very rarely use them, but they're nice to have when I need them. So, but yeah, in a pinch, I think it'd work. Do I think it's better than welding? No, I don't, but it's going to work for us right now. Alright, so just a few minutes with a Scotch-Brite pad and we got her cleaned up. So those look pretty good, really. Just kidding, those are welded. Mine's this one. So anyway, yeah, I think they'll hold. Oh, look at that. I think they'll hold. Strike one. That one's holding. That one's holding. That one's holding. Okay, so 3 out of 4 ain't terrible. It looks like we're back to the drawing board with this one because, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't look. You don't get shit for penetration. I mean, this stuff would work in a pinch. I would not rely on it building anything of 2. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still mixed. I mean, 3 out of 4 seem to work pretty good. So this 4th one, of course, it did not hold, but I can also see kind of why. It must not have got quite enough heat on it. So just when I thought I was getting ready to mount it up and get, all right, success. Nope. Wah, wah, wah. But we'll do it again. All right, so I got that other one back on there. We're letting it cool right now. So by no means am I a brazier, in absolutely no way, shape, or form. This is more just somebody that, hey, I seen this, I need to do a quick repair. How simple is it? It works. It takes a lot of time to heat the aluminum up. I have no clue what the grade of the aluminum is on the shroud that I bought. I don't know all that shit. I don't really care. I'm just fixing it, doing it from layman's point of view that, hey, I need to fix this. I'm going to try this shit. But it works in a pinch, I think. I don't know that I would rely on it for, if you're on the trail or something like that and you need to put a tab back on. I think it'd work just fine. Easy to take a torch, easy to take a couple of those rods and put it in there, fix something and get yourself back home. But when you get back to a welder or something like that, I would definitely probably put a welder on it. I think it's going to work in this pinch right here. I'll let you know over time how well it holds up. But as far as doing it, it takes quite a while to get the heat. Heat it up, and then once it does and you start putting that rod material on there, it puddles and maneuvers and then it cleans up real good. So yeah, I mean, I don't have a good opinion yet, but over time I'll figure it out. But like I said, this is just, hey, I want to fix this tab. I don't have access, somebody in their garage. I think you could use it and work. And again, I am no brazier. In fact, that's probably the 2nd time I've ever used that stuff or anything similar to it. So yeah, I think it'd work. So now after looking at it, and I kind of went through my spiel of building spacers, I'm wondering if I should just cut these tabs right here. I don't know if I need this to sit flat up tight against there, if that's going to be better, or if I'm going to have air escaping across this edge all the way around. It's something that I'm not sure about. I don't know yet. If I cut these tabs that came with it off to where that sits flat, then this sits flat, which is going to help this air gap here not, I don't know. So that's something I'm going to have to do some research on. I'm going to have to research that a little bit to see if I want this fan to actually sit flat up against the fins or not. Yeah, I don't know on that yet. I also don't know the louvers that are in this thing. I don't know if I should have those up or down. Yeah, I guess let me know what you guys have come across in your experience in relocating a radiator to the back. I don't know. So right now I'm leaning towards just cutting these tabs off a little bit, just back here and here to where that sits flat up in there. I don't know that it matters that I have that little gap on the sides or not, but I don't think I want the gap all the way around. Again, I'll have to do a little looking on that one. So I'll let you know what I come up with. Alright, so we got 4 of these made. There's one there. We got our other one over here. We drilled a hole in it. Now we just got to line our stuff up. I left the gap. I'm going to try it with the gap this way without cutting those tabs off. So this is what we're going to go with. Alright, so now we have her mounted. She's on this. She feels pretty firm. So we did the 4 points. This one here. And that's how we're doing it. Still not sure about filling the gaps up on the sides. We'll cross that bridge later. Now it is throw it in the back of the truck. We're going to go ahead and mount this bad boy back into the truck, and we're going to wire it at a later time. Okay, we got it mounted back up in the truck. So the back of this thing is really starting to come together for us. So here's what we got. We got the fuel cell mounted. We have our radiator mounted up there with our fans. Now, I have been working on this project for a while now. So what I've got is I have all my switches and everything up here, which you probably can't see. Alright, so we've been working on the interior here. So what we got, our center consoles with all our gauges and stuff, that's all our accessories and everything up here. We got that running back. So our 3 switches up here, we got fuel, fans. I'm not sure what the third one's going to be quite yet, but we got that all wired up. We got it wired up back here into a relay system in the back, and now it's just a matter of getting the fuel pump and the fans hooked up. So we're going to do that at a later date. But like I said, this thing's coming together. The back is about wrapped up as far as most of it. We still got to get shocks. I got to get some shocks rooted up and get them on the back. But once we have our coilovers or air shocks, I haven't made up my mind which I'm going to do yet. Air shocks are cheaper, coilovers are cooler. Never ran either one, so I don't have a preference. If you've ever ran either one, tell me what your preference is. The back of this thing is going to be really light. So I'm thinking air shocks in the back, coils on the front, coilovers on the front. But again, I don't know. Never done a lot of this stuff. I've always just been buy your kits, install it, make a few things here and there. Done some 1-ton axle swaps before that was a real big thing when I was younger. So let me know what you think. So there it is. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, whether it's YouTube or Instagram, or find us on not Marketplace. I have shit on Marketplace. Find us on Facebook, become part of the Muddy Boots group, and look for us there. But little brown truck is coming along. We've been really pumping some work out on it, but gonna get back to doing some wiring. So until next time, thanks for watching.